is doing that. So
Yeah, I've just been adding the report numbers because it was just sort of like I was just used to doing it. So
correct. I was too, and that's when I was originally doing it, and they told me not to. That was essentially the correlation for me
okay.
too.
So
So,
just to confirm, no more numbers in evidence.
well, the SOPs say to do it, but again, I was told months ago
Not to.
not to, and the SOPs was updated recently because this is something specific for evidence collecting. This was not always in there.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm just looking for clarification if an announcement can get made, if we're supposed to start doing it, and if we're not supposed to start doing it.
Yeah, I think that's important to bring up. Let's get clarification, especially if the SOPs are conflicting with what we've all been informed and instructed to
Yeah.
do. I think that's important.
Yeah.
I don't see an
Just
issue
an
with that.
update.
Yeah, that's fine.
Again, Barrick is supposed to be going through and figuring that out. I was just questioning if you had heard something different because you were the one of the ones that was doing it versus other people were not, right? So that
Mhm.
was why I was asking you. Maybe you heard something different by a captain or something like that.
I gotcha.
The other thing was, um, I posted, I wrote an email about it. Do you know, like, you got your horn on your car, right?
Mhm.
What dashboard? What dashboard do you use?
Uh, the E on the steering wheel.
Does that turn your lights and sirens on when you use it?
Sometimes it does, and then sometimes it doesn't. I'm really glad you brought this up because sometimes I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, why is this a thing? But it's never like a specific vehicle. It's like sporadic and random. Sometimes I pull a car out, I open up the garage door, I get them wee woos. Then sometimes I open the garage door and it just, I don't know. It's weird. I'm glad I'm not the only one experiencing that, but I've been noticing that for a while.
Yeah, so that's always been a thing. And Dana, like again,
Kirby,
months
thank you so
ago,
much for the 45
suggested,
months, dude. Hey, my brother. Thank you.
changing the horn to something different. And so that's what I did. And so I was trying to put that back because, for example, if I get into a non-police car and I go to drive my non-police car
And now you
around,
don't have a horde.
now I don't have a horn. Exactly. So I was just
Yeah.
looking for if I wrote an email about it. Hopefully
I've been well, brother.
someone
It's good to see you, my
car
man.
technicians can assist with that. I just wasn't curious on what you use.
Yeah, no, I use my E on my steering wheel.
Okay. All right. That was it.
All good. I have a question.
Appreciate the call. Yeah,
of
what's
course.
up?
Selena.
Mhm.
I have not written a single thing in her PPO check-in because I don't see her. And even if I did see her, I don't feel like it is any longer my responsibility, respectfully, to check in with her, as I haven't seen her perform in the field. I would only be judging her reports. How should I proceed? Should I just do a check-in anyway and a half-ass one at best, or what do you think?
I think that issue in and of itself, the whole Selena and not being on duty on our appropriate shift needs to just be addressed with the captain, and I would not do a check-in
Okay.
until that is addressed with the captain personally. I would say,
I
she's
don't.
not.
Sorry, yeah, go
What
ahead,
do
go ahead.
you? What? No. I mean, like, what are you checking? What's the point of you utilizing your energy and your time to do a check-in with a cadet that's not a part of our shift? If she's going to get a shift transfer, if she's going to get fired or terminated, or whatever the case may be, whatever the captains decide on that situation, right? So I personally would not invest any time. I would hit up a captain and say, "Hey, this is what's going on. What do you want us to do from here?"
Yeah,
Personally.
I'll talk to Turner about it. If I don't see Turner, I'll talk to Slacks about it. I don't want to interrupt Turner with shit like this right now
Yeah.
while he's busy. I'll probably bring it up with Slacks because she's in shift too, and I feel like it would make more sense to go to
Correct.
him.
It would be something that he would, if she does get transferred to shift 2 and not terminated, then obviously that would be something that shift 2 FTOs need to take care of. And personally, I just assume that she would restart her entire PPO thing.
I feel like that would make the most sense so that there's a foundation. It wouldn't make sense to me. Respectfully, I have no disrespect toward Selena as a person. But
Mhm.
from an effort stance on putting in my time, I feel like my time is invaluable at this point.
Sure.
So
Oh, no, I think we're all in agreement on, like, that situation. The more we talk about it, the more we think about it, it's like, again, and as you and me and Barrick talked about, I personally would vote towards a termination, and then if shift 2 she wanted to reapply for shift 2,
let shift two
then
take her.
then it's up to shift 2 what they want to do. I personally would suggest a 60-day termination period because of, we're dapping people that those daps don't follow for 60 days. Her being terminated would be a termination as far as
It would be a spit in
not
the face if an
being
officer got fired, had to wait 60 days, or regardless, or got DAPS, has to wait 60 days, and a cadet can lose their job and get brought back into a different shift in 24
correct.
hours.
Yes. And I
100%
think
agree.
I would suggest a termination, in a 60-day period. She can reapply in 60 days. And if a different shift hires her, then she goes on the different shift and then she has to go through the whole process again. And she just comes in as a cadet with more experience, which is not any different than anyone else.
Mhm.
And that's just a personal suggestion. If you whenever you talk to captains about it, if that comes up, that would be great. Because again, I think that goes, and I'm speaking on behalf of probably how Sky feels, and I know Barrack feels the same
I think
way.
most
And
of us in shift 3, in terms, I don't want to speak out of shift, but in our shift alone, I don't think there's a single FTO that has
correct,
a sheer like opposing disagreement to this. I think we all feel the
yeah,
same way.
yeah. So bringing that forth and having that be a suggestion. Again, like I've said it when we were talking before, a captain's going to do whatever they want, and I'm going to respect that. I hope that they also respect our opinions and how it would make us feel, who put in a lot of effort into teaching, and then for her to, essentially get to change shifts. I get it, things happen, but we also, when they're hired for a specific shift, you know, I think that they kind of would be accepting of that, or they would try to make the effort to be around in the shift that they're hired for. So,
No, that's fair. I agree. When I talk to Slacks, I'll be honest with him. I'll be blunt. I won't sugarcoat it, but I'll be honest and just tell him,
sure.
it's disrespectful to us we are currently outnumbered with cadets as is, and we're putting in a lot of effort for these people, and I'll just kind of let him go from there, see how he
Yeah,
feels. So
I guarantee you there is another cadet out there that would have greatly appreciated the opportunity to get to work, the training, and that is actively going to work in our shift. And again, this isn't against Selena. Obviously, if things happen, things happen. Um, but that's just kind of how it goes.
we can't set precedents. That's all. I mean, that's what this comes down to. It's
Hmm.
not even Selena in particular. It's if
Correct.
this continues, then I guarantee you not a
Our
single
FTOs are going to drop. They're
yeah.
going to all drop.
I mean,
Why would I?
yeah.
I'm just honest.
Yeah,
Why?
no, 100%.
Why? Yeah. All right, I gotta go. I've
Yep.
got two with me, and there's a situation in 911. I'm trying to go off duty.
All good.
I'll chat with you soon. Okay. Thank
Yep.
you so much, Flop.
Not a problem. I'll talk to you soon,
All right.
Alice. You're the best. Talk to you
Goodbye.
soon. Bye-bye. Woo. All right. But no captains this weekend. I mean, I hate to say it. We've been doing it for a while now. I think the actual like mindset on it is that Flop has already been essentially acting captain for a little bit now. Did you guys win the court case? Surprisingly, we did. And I think most of it was good. But yeah, I don't know. How do you guys think the court case went? Excuse me. Oh my God. Sleep? Been live for 10 hours, man. Fuck. What are we thinking? You guys got really lucky on that case. I don't think we got lucky on shit. What do you mean? I'm curious to know where we got lucky. Most of the facts and evidence are there. Any Helldiver? If I do, it'll be off stream. Not a chance I'd be doing that on stream right now. Um, if Jay did better, you guys would be owned. Most of the charges would have stuck still. Not seen him before, but he was fantastic. Yeah, no. I've known Animated for as long as I've been on NoPixel. Genuinely one of my favorite people to interact with. I wish I had more chances to RP with Animated. He's so good. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He's good. The only point that they would have been able to fight was the car, and I don't think that would have been enough because the car was still in officer testimony. That was the vehicle that we were able to confirm was flagged at the initial scene. We needed a photo and a time frame, but outside of that, I don't think that's anything a judge could have argued. RP in the final objective, yeah, definitely, 100%, 100% agree. I think if he had a lawyer, he would have had a good shot to dismiss one of the incidents. I don't think so. So the issue is that the second incident is what allowed us to gather the probable cause for the first incident. So if they were throwing out the first incident, they'd have to completely throw out the second incident. And I don't think they would have reasonably been able to do that because he was in possession of the vehicle in the same outfit that he was wearing, which for officers is difficult to state otherwise. The PD needs to learn. Bro, everybody needs to learn. I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody has a crutch. I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't join NoPixel to be a lawyer. I joined NoPixel to play video games with my friends and create cool stories. You know what I mean? That's not on the PD. Some of us just are not good in court. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not good in court and most of us aren't. It's part of the role play, and I know enough of it to get by, but I'm not good in court. But yeah, I don't know. I think the takeaway is that regardless of testimony, I think we had enough evidence to actually back that up. I don't think any of our line of questioning was bad. I think his statement and his testimony was where it fucked us, because even I didn't know where to go with that, because we were told we were still within scope, and being within scope, we had to go based off of what he said, and it was kind of like, I don't know. I think we did just fine in court. I think for Forte to get reamed didn't make sense, because the judge told him to paraphrase, and then literally in his statement, where is it? Where is it? 23949? Oh no, sorry. 2741. Yeah. What were we saying before? I don't remember. Did you watch the TV show Suits? I didn't, but I've seen it on Netflix and I kind of want to watch it. I don't know what it's about though. This looks like guys in suits. I don't know what the story is about it. You base it on that? Really? Is a lawyer TV series? I might watch that. Fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say he was guilty on all counts. I think Roland's statement could have been way better. I think officers could have asked better questions. I think officers could get a better timeline and I think officers could have added evidence a little bit differently. But overall, I think everyone learned something, and I think it was good for encouraging roleplay moving forward. Premise and everything is so good. You learn a lot by watching it. Maybe I'm gonna watch it. All right. Sorry. I think I'm good. I think I want to go to bed. I think my head hurt, and I think it's time to go lay in bed. If you guys are new to the stream and have to have enjoyed your stay, definitely hit the follow button. I'd love to see you come back. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys are new to the stream, happen to be enjoying your stay, hit the follow button. I'd love to see you come back. I'm going to drop a couple minutes as to end of the night. I always do this. If you want to stick around for about 2 or 3 minutes, I'd appreciate it. If not, I understand. Join the Discord. Please subscribe to the YouTube, !socials. Subscribe to the YouTube. I post monthly highlights. They're fucking sick. My editor does a lot of work and does a phenomenal job. Definitely check it out. New one's out. Go like it. Go watch it. Got a lot of funny moments. It's a good one. But yeah. Think I'm going to go to bed. Think I'm going to chill. Join Discord. Meta chat. It's there if you want to talk. I don't use it. That's there for you guys, not for me. I don't know. Thanks for being you. Thanks for all the support, dudes. I'm going to go fucking lay in bed and sleep like a goddamn baby. I think that's the goal. So, y'all are amazing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.